About a year ago, I started offering my editing services to YouTubers to create another source of income, and today I make well over $4,000 per month by doing this. In this video, I will take you to a deep dive of how exactly I started this business, how I developed my editing skills, how I found my first customer, and how did I go from losing thousands of dollars every month on ads to actually making profit. Now this all started in 2025 when my website business went fully bankrupt because of AI. I had to let go of my team and basically find another income source. That's when I figured I'll give video editing a try. I won't say I was always good at it, but I definitely had some more talent than the average man when it comes to editing videos. I started my first YouTube channel in 2017, and ever since then I've started and stopped around 10 more channels in different niches, mainly targeting tech, finance, and self-growth. However, I didn't have the consistency to actually monetize any of those channels. I got busy with academics and what actually did make me money. Even this channel was originally another side channel which focused on making money with AI, but that was all I needed. The content I made for this channel got a lot of views, and basically that's how I landed my first client. So it all happened when I made a video called How to Create Viral Motivation TikToks and Shorts to Make Money. Now that video went viral. Currently it sits around 95,000 views, but around a year ago it was around 75,000 views. Now after this I had a huge drop in views, mainly due to consistency. However, this was proof of my editing skills. Now at first I did several ad campaigns in Facebook trying to get clients wasting so much money, but all of them wanted to edit huge videos for just $5 or lower, and one person even ghosted me midway through a project which I agreed to do for $10. Now looking back at it, my advice for you would be don't do anything for less than $50. These clients are not worth it and would often cause so much issues down the line. Next I went to Reddit and basically marketed the hell out of myself in YouTuber subreddits, mainly through comments by providing actual value and then slowly showing what I can do and that I'm freelancing. And that was actually how I got my first client. I didn't spend $1 on Reddit, it was all organic. Now if you want to do this, getting a video viral is not gonna be easy, so what I'd suggest is instead of focusing on one video going viral, make consistent videos implementing your editing skills, so that way any potential clients can basically see what you do. Now coming back to the story, I edited that first video for $50 because it was my first time working for a client, and after completing that video, I raised my fees to $20 per minute because at that time it took me around an hour to edit 1 minute of content. I worked with this one client for 1 month until I got my second client. Once again I got him through Reddit. Now after this I basically got 3 more clients as referrals from these 2 clients. Now after some time I did increase my rates again, and I was so worried that I might lose customers, but it was so weird to see that they actually didn't even counter offer, they just agreed. And that's when I realized the importance of value. All this time I tried to offer lower prices trying to sound more valuable, but I was doing the exact opposite. When you put a lower price tag on yourself, people will automatically think that your product or service is also lower quality to match that price. So instead, I slowly moved on to doing only high quality videos. Any type of graphics or animations, I'll do it, and if a customer thinks I'm too expensive, I wouldn't think twice about dropping them. After that, I created a website and basically marketed myself by putting my portfolio and my clients. This did open up the way to so many new interesting projects, and basically how I got to around $4,000 of revenue per month. And since I don't have a team, if I reduce my expenses, which are mainly subscriptions, the total profit comes to around $3,500. However, this is not passive income. I do work around 5 to 6 hours every weekday and sometimes more. So if you are planning to make money just waiting around, this business model is not for you. Now I could always hire people to make more free time for me, but that's gonna be another expense and I don't feel comfortable doing that just yet. Maybe in the future when I truly can't handle the workload, I'll look into it. Now coming back to what are the skills you need to do this. If this was 5 years ago, you're gonna need a lot of skills to get into video editing, but now because of AI, you just need creativity. If you can make every scene feel interactive and grab the 2 remaining brain cells of the audience, you're already 80% there. And in most cases, that's enough. But for me personally, I mainly use Premiere Pro, and apart from the occasional image, I don't use AI tools that much. But I do brainstorm with ChatGPT to create the best scenes and how to make them better for my edits. And obviously, if I don't know how to do a certain edit I have in mind, I'll ask it. But other than that, it's all done by me. And at least in the beginning, I'd advise you to do everything by yourself as well. That way you get to know the basics properly, and then eventually you can start to use AI tools. So that's basically it. I hope you learned something from this video, and as a final piece of advice, I'd say if you want to start something like me or even something that's completely different, don't plan for days. Just take 15 minutes to plan it and then immediately start to do it. Don't put it for tomorrow.